Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Blackhammer 2021. I'm gonna do a review of WWE Extreme Rules that happened last night. It was a great pay-per-view. It was a pretty good show. It was a lot better than last year. Here's my review of Extreme Rules 2022. It was actually one of the better Extreme Rules in years, by the way. It was a lot better than last year. All the matches were great. They were decent. The stipulations really lived up to the hype of all these matches, and it was pretty good. Okay, so I think I will go. Gonna start off with the first match. The match. I'm just gonna start with the first match. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that this video was sponsored by PlayStation. This video was sponsored by JD from New York, Fightful, and Solomon, Good My Words commentaries. I got more on the way, so hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel. This was a great show. The best part was the return of Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt finally came back to WWE. Bray Wyatt is back on the main roster and in better hands. He looked great. That's what saved this show. That's what made the show great. Okay. Well, since that with Holland not on, he had to make this match. Alright, so the opener was pretty good. We had a great six-man match with the Brawling Brute and Imperium. This was a pretty good match. It was a great way to open the show. The crowd was into it. There were a lot of things I will go over for a little bit. There was some big highlights. There was a big drop kick by Gunther. They even put him to the announce table. The way how the crowd was into it and how they were reacting to Sheamus and the Brawling Brute. The Brawling Brutes are turning babyface. Sheamus might be a babyface. He might be. I think he will. Yeah, so Sheamus might be. So yeah. It was a pretty good match. The Brawling Brute got the win. I don't know if this feud's gonna continue or is it gonna be more. I don't know. I'm not sure. So yeah. It was a pretty good match. It was a six-man Donnie Book match, so it's no disqualification. It's anything goes. It was very entertaining. And this feud with the Imperium and Brawling Brute have been one of the most interesting things on Smackdown. Smackdown had gotten a lot better, especially for the tag division. The mid-card looking great. Sheamus and Gunther have great chemistry. They had a great match on SmackDown. This six-man match was great. I don't know if the feud is going to continue or are they going to move on. But the story tells it with Sheamus. When Sheamus wins the IC title, it's going to be a big pay-per-view, something big. It'll be a moment. It's the one title that had eluded him his entire career. It may be at WrestleMania where he wins it. But yeah, like this was a great match. The crowd was into it. It was a great opener. There were a lot of highlights. The Brawling Brute do win. It looks like that they won it. Like the way how they won it. They will turn babyface pretty soon. I can already tell that they will turn babyfaces because. Yeah. So, yeah. Sheamus making an emphatic statement. So yeah. So yeah, the Brawling Brute did get the win there.
Here are your winners, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus.
All right. Now, I'm not gonna go in order. I'm only gonna go in a few matches here. So yeah. Up next we have Bianca versus Bayley. This was actually a great match, a pretty good match. I think I got my position wrong. Now I knew Bianca was gonna win. Some people thought Bayley was gonna win, but I'm glad. It's probably gonna keep the story going. It may continue going into Crown Jewels next month, since next month is Saudi Arabia. But this was a pretty good match. This was the first ladder match for the woman for the Raw title. So yeah, this was a pretty good match. I love the chemistry between these two. Bayley looked great. She's been one of the best matches since coming back. Now she's had matches here and there, but this is a lot better.
WWE's flagship women's division, I imagine they each have very different answers.
But yeah.
And this one might be headed ringside.
So yeah. These two have great chemistry. Now Io Sky and Dakota did get involved. They tried to cost her. The highlight of the match was when she did a double KOD on to Io and Dakota. It was like off the top rope. It was actually pretty good, well executed. I loved it. All right. Hold on. So yeah, Bianca did get the win. The feud going to continue. Oh damn. Yeah. Damn it. So yeah, Bianca did retain. It was a pretty good match, one of the best matches of her career. It's good, like, you know, I'm sure the feud's gonna continue, because who else is she gonna fight? Maybe Dakota or Io. Yeah. So yeah, Bianca did retain. I knew she would, because they kind of gave it away on Raw when Bayley held up the title, and with Io and Sky. I think when Bayley will win that title, it may be a Crown Jewels. I thought it might be the main event and we were gonna get a title change, but I guess not. There are only 2 titles being defended on the pay-per-view. So it was a great match. Bianca is still champion. Now this was the main event. I probably should have saved this for later, but I was gonna go in order, but I wasn't sure what matches were gonna be the main event. I didn't know that Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins were gonna be the main event. It was a fight pit match, but in this game it no part. But it was a fight pit match with where they were inside the steel cage. Daniel Corday, former UFC champion, he was the special referee in this match. It was also a pretty good match. I didn't think it was gonna main event, and right when I said something's gonna happen. Now, I thought that one of the women would main event this pay-per-view, or Drew McIntyre and Karrion Kross. I didn't think that Rollins and Riddle would main event, but they did. It was a pretty good match, a great main event. I mean, like even when the match got started, the fans chanted for Bray Wyatt. They chanted, "We want Wyatt." I was gonna save that for the end of this video, but I might as well talk about it now since we got to this match. It was a great match. Matt Riddle won with the he actually made Rollins tap out, I think. It was a great match. Should I be talking about Bray Wyatt or should I just wait? I don't know. I probably should talk about it. Like I said, the return of Bray Wyatt was awesome. It was amazing. It was incredible. Bray Wyatt had one of the greatest returns in years since coming back to WWE. It's been a year since we've seen Bray Wyatt, since Vince McMahon fired him. But with Triple H and the new executive, Bray Wyatt gonna be booked like a star. He's gonna be booked great. Bray Wyatt is a legend. Bray Wyatt is phenomenal. Now, well, we all knew that Bray Wyatt was gonna return after they teased it for weeks with the White Rabbit and with everything else that they talked about. Like, we all thought it was gonna be Smackdown, but he came out tonight. So, yeah. I mean, but yeah. I mean, Bray Wyatt. There were teasers. Even before he came out, there were teasers of the Fiend, and then of the Firefly Funhouse, of the original Bray Wyatt, and then he came out of that like door. The crowd chanted, "Holy shit!" Bray Wyatt, he took off that mask, and he held the light and said, "We're here." And the crowd couldn't believe it. I mean, Bray Wyatt was phenomenal. Bray Wyatt was phenomenal. He was great. Bray Wyatt is the most over guy. Based on the reactions from the crowd and that response, Bray Wyatt is the most over guy in WWE. He might be more over than Cody Rhodes. But Bray Wyatt is phenomenal. I think he'll be booked great as long as he's not in no championship matches. He's not going to be in no world title. He's not going to feud with Roman Reigns, I'll tell you that. Bray Wyatt is a star and is a draw. Some people think is it going to be the either world Bray Wyatt, hopefully not the Fiend, and hopefully not the hopefully not the Fiend or the Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt, and no Alexa Bliss bullshit. To just give us the Bray Wyatt that we all love. The Bray Wyatt that we want. Because that's all we care about. It was a great way to end the show. After Matt Riddle beat Seth Rollins and Daniel Corey raised his hand, the light went off, and we all knew something was going to happen. The fans were holding their phones out, because we all knew that Bray Wyatt was going to come out. And the reaction that he got was great. I love Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is a star. He's going to be bigger thing. Now, I don't know if he's going to show up tomorrow on Raw or on Smackdown. Whatever show he's going to be on. He might be on both shows, I don't know. I'm curious what's he going to do. People are going to be looking forward to Raw because Monday Night Raw is the 25th anniversary of Raw. And the big thing, we have the Bloodline, we got DX, we got some big matches with Theory and Gargano. So, yeah. So I think Bray Wyatt will show up. So yeah. Yeah, so Bray Wyatt, it was a great way to end the show. Now if it wasn't for Bray Wyatt, this show would have been decent. It would have been avid, but it great. It was an awesome ending with Bray Wyatt. I can't wait to see what he does on the main roster. He can be booked better because Vince McMahon's not there. Because what Vince McMahon did, he booked them as a comedy act. Because like Vince McMahon killed them by having them in that awful match with that awful Hell in a Cell match, and then what he did with him losing to Goldberg, and then the awful feud with Braun Strowman, him being burned by Randy Orton, and then the whole Alexa Bliss storyline with him giving the character to Alexa Bliss and having them be casting away. Yeah. But under Triple H it's gonna let him be Bray Wyatt, let him do his own creative. Because Bray Wyatt is a very creative man. He is very talented. So yeah. And that's all I gotta say about that. Now we can go on to Edge versus Finn Balor in an I Quit match. And it was also a pretty good match. It was one of the longer matches of the night. I think we all knew that. Because Edge had longer matches. This match went close to 30 minutes. It was a great match. The first 10 minutes were kind of dull. It was kind of boring and slow. But it picked up at the end. I thought the match was great. I loved it at the end. It definitely lived up to hype to the stipulation. Now I knew that Finn Balor was going to win. Just based on Edge's promo on Raw. Saying that he will not say I quit. No matter if they do any physical damage to him. So you knew that either Beth Phoenix or Rey Mysterio were going to come out. Edge only said I quit because of Beth Phoenix, you know, because Rhea Ripley, Finn Balor, they were gonna, they used his wife against him. So he would say I quit, and it made sense. It also gave the Judgment Day more momentum. It made them look like badasses. It keeps the story going. The feud's not over. It's gonna prolong even more. And now it's more personal because, you know, Edge is gonna even be more picked, you know, than his wife. It was a great match. My favorite part was when they were outside the ring. They fought into the crowd for a little bit. Ed did the crossface with the candlestick to Finn Balor outside the ring, like in the crowd on that announce table to where the pre-show people sat. I thought that was great. We did get the Judgment Day coming out, and then Rhea Ripley came out, Rey Mysterio came out, Dominic hit Rey Mysterio. My best part was when Michael Cole sold the like how can you have someone stop the kid? How can you have him hit his own father? It was hilarious. Michael Cole's commentary is so great with Dominic going after his father. I thought that was awesome. And then the ending was fantastic. I loved it. It's gonna keep the storyline even. It made the story a lot more better. The feud's gonna continue. Obviously, it's gonna keep going. The ending was when Beth Phoenix, she came out. I loved the interaction with her and Rhea Ripley. They went at it. Hopefully, we see Beth Phoenix in the ring, and we see her against Rhea. I know people talked about it. I know Solomon talked about it, and Sean WhatsApp he also talked about it. So I hope we will see it. So the ending was when the Judgment Day, they were holding back Edge. At one point they did handcuff him, but then Beth unhooked the handcuffs. But at one point they did handcuff him, and then Beth unhandcuffed him. So yeah, like at one point they did handcuff him. Beth Phoenix unhandcuffed him, and then Rhea came in. She beat down Beth. Dominic, Finn, and Damian hold back Edge. Rhea took the chair. We're gonna give her a concerto. Balor said, "Last chance, Edge. Last chance. You're gonna protect yourself or your wife." And Edge said, "I quit." He said it real softly, by the way, that he said, "I quit." But Rhea still gave Beth a concerto. And after the match ended, Priest said, "Your winner, Finn Balor." So Ed said I quit. Finn Balor wins. I love it. I thought the match was great. It could have been shortened a little bit, but it was a great match, a great ending. The story gonna continue. It gave Judgment Day some momentum, and I loved it. I thought the match was great. What? Oh, okay. So yeah, he did win that. So yeah, it was a great ending. Oh wait. So yeah. I might as well just go to the next match. I might as well just quit that and just move on to the next match. And now we have Ronda Rousey versus Liv Morgan. But Ronda Rousey's not on the game. I had to pick Shayna Baszler, because someone else had to be champion. So we have Shayna Baszler versus, Ronda Rousey and Liv Morgan. The match wasn't that great. It was better than SummerSlam, but that doesn't mean it was good. I have a lot to say about this match. It wasn't that good. There were a lot of bosses, a lot of sloppiness from Liv Morgan. It just wasn't that good. I didn't really care about it. I actually knew Ronda Rousey was gonna win. Liv Morgan, like I said, she was a transitional champion. She didn't do shit with that title. I mean, like, the babyface shit did not work for her. So, yeah. I mean, the match wasn't that good. And they did use some weapons. They used a table, some steel chair. The crowd was kind of out of it, really. I heard that some people didn't like it. I mean, the crowd didn't like it that Ronda won. Some people did, but it was the right decision. Because, well, the match. Now I'm glad that she lost the title. Ronda Rousey's now the champion, but that don't make it better. Ronda Rousey just is worse. But under Triple H, it might be a little bit better. And hopefully that they do Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler. Crown Jewels is next month in Saudi Arabia. They need a big match for the women. I mean, first of all, like the women's division on Smackdown is one of the worst ever. The Smackdown women's title is awful, based on who's champion. To Charlotte, to Ronda, to Liv, now Ronda again. I mean, we all knew that she wasn't going to beat Ronda Rousey clean. She couldn't at Money in the Bank. At SummerSlam, she clearly tapped out. And then she beat Shayna Baszler. And now that I think about it, Shayna Baszler should have beaten her at Clash in the Castle. Liv should have not won that match. Made no sense. It should have been Shayna Baszler. But hopefully we get Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. That is the match that we all want to see. That is the match that people deserve. And then it's going to lead to Ronda and Becky for WrestleMania next year. I think Becky will come back and win the Rumble, and that's the dream match that we'll get. The match we should have gotten 3 years ago. So, yeah. So, but, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, Liv Morgan was a waste of time. Based on the promo leading up to it, was not that great either. Showing her that she can do it, she can beat Ronda Rousey, but we all know that wasn't gonna happen. Yeah. I mean, she tapped out by the armbar the same way she tapped out at SummerSlam. Ronda Rousey kept it locked in, she couldn't get out of it. Well, she didn't tap, but she passed out. But Ronda Rousey still won. Yeah. Okay, so after that match, then we had Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre in a strap match. This match was decent, it was pretty good. I think I knew Karrion Kross was gonna win. My predictions were right. Karrion Kross was gonna win this match. The match it was actually the second match on the card. No, it was the third match on the card. What about this match? About what people said about this. I know some people don't like Karrion Kross. Some people say Karrion Kross is boring. I understand that. Now Karrion Kross was a lot better on NXT. I mean, just not the character, just isn't working for me. Some people say it's not working for them. Now Karrion Kross. This is his first big match since coming back to the main roster. Yeah. The match was decent. It was a great match. Now I didn't like what they did on Smackdown by having it kind of made Drew McIntyre look silly. It made him look dumb. Again, Drew McIntyre is an idiot and a loser. He lost to Roman Reigns. He loses to Karrion Kross. He's not getting no title match. I don't care what people say. I don't care what JD from New York said. Drew McIntyre should not get another rematch. It will be Karrion Kross getting a shot against Roman Reigns. Kross wants a shot at the Universal title. He also teased it when he came back, when he put down that Oracle for a Roman Reigns to see. So you know that's gonna happen. But it was a great match. The ending was like I said, it made Drew McIntyre look like an idiot. By him getting distracted by Scarlett, and Scarlett she threw pepper spray in his face, and then Kross did the elbow to his neck. Kross got the pin 1, 2, 3, and Karrion Kross won. Kross won the match. And then he celebrated with his wife, and that was it. It was a good match. There were some good moments in it. Kross had a great entrance when he came out. Karrion Kross I think he's slipping. And like I said, some people don't like him. Some people say he's boring. But Kross is pretty good. He's a great wrestler. He's being booked a lot better than what he was last year when he was under Vince McMahon. Because Vince McMahon killed him. He killed his career by having him lose to Jeff Hardy, lose the NXT title, take away Scarlett and the entrance. And here it's kind of working. It's kind of slipping with me, but I think it'll work out like a few months later.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized. Now when Kross is going like this, you know you're in immediate danger. Face first. This could spell doom for McIntyre.
So, yeah. Alright. Now we got this going up. Here we go. I'm going to win. And I win. He beat Drew McIntyre. It was a pretty good match. I ain't gonna lie.
Here is your winner, Karrion Kross.
I thought the match was pretty good. So as I was saying before I end the video, Monday Night Raw is gonna be great. Gonna be a great show. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Until next time, hit that like button, leave a comment, please subscribe to my channel. This is Mr. Black Hammer 2021, WWE Extreme Rules 2022. Until next time.